Welcome to the episode of Bleav in Falcons. I'm your host, Ovie Mughelli. Got my co-host, Michael Turner. And tomorrow's my birthday. People watching this will probably be today's my birthday. But I turned 46, Matt.
Matt's right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Matt Ryan was the guy that we saw at training camp. That was my next conversation. See, I blame concussion. I think about things before I actually say them. So Matt Ryan, me and you all has a pretty cool picture. Got the game back together. Got the Pro Bowl backfield back together. Went to go see Bijan and crew do what they're doing. And I don't think we've spoken about it. Have we spoken about our OTA visit?
No, we haven't.
We have a lot to talk about. So OTAs is going on. Got a chance for the Falcons alumni to go through. It was a cool event because every year of Falcons play, Falcons football was represented there. We had some older guys and guys who just retired or stopped playing. Most guys that retire, they usually are told they can't come back. But we had 1 year of everyone represented, which was super cool. And me, you, Jarius, Antone, Gerald Riggs, other running backs, we had a dope picture, which we'll hopefully find and share with people, where running backs of old and running backs of new were all there, said a little prayer together, broke it down. And y'all did a little slide after y'all broke it down, didn't tell me. And I just was standing there in the middle of the huddle because no one told me to slide. But Mike, man, how'd you enjoy going back to OTAs?
It was good. You're not that coordinated anyway, so telling you was useless.
Hey! I am the most coordinated guy I know. Like I had the most swag. I had the best touchdown dances. I was that guy.
You did do the dirty bird 1 year?
I did a stanky bird. I did all types of birds. It was not pretty, but that was the point. I'm not supposed to be pretty. I'm supposed to get the job done. But man, how's OTAs going back, man? You wanted to hop in, get some pads and go practice a little bit?
No, I ain't taking it that far. But it was good to see the guys back together again. Seeing Matt Ryan, I haven't seen him in years. And as far as the running back, seeing the legends of old to the present to the future, all the way from William Andrews, Gerald Riggs, myself,
Darius,
we were just missing Jamal Anderson. That was the only
right?
And we can throw in Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman in there too. As far as good running backs throughout the years. Those were the only guys that was probably missed. And Warrick Dunn. But that was a good representation of Falcon football throughout, man. I think we broke a record of as far as how many alumni showed up to the barbecue. It was a lot. We took a huge picture. So hopefully that'll come out soon because I haven't seen anything about it. So that was a great picture that we took before practice started. So it was good. Finally got to meet Bijan. That was my first time meeting him. That was great.
Really?
Great kid. Yeah, I never met him. No.
And it's funny is because just seeing William Andrews and Gerald Riggs and yourself and me, it's just man, there has been so many generations of great Falcons running backs. We're in a tight fraternity of guys who got to wear the Falcons logo, got to go out there every Sunday and fight for the birds. It's the older you get, and again, my birthday is tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. It's June 10th. And the older I get, I realize, man, what an honor and privilege it was to be a dirty bird, to be a Falcon, and to stay in the city and still communicate, talk to, engage with the fan base, man, because it's pretty special playing in the Georgia Dome. I know Mercedes-Benz Stadium is where they reside now, but the Georgia Dome has something special about it. I ain't gonna lie, man. That Georgia Dome was rocking. When we had that thing going 13-3, I think it was rocking, man.
Yeah, it was good times. It was good times, and like I said, it was good to see everybody got from our era there. It was just bringing back memories, man, and we're just looking forward to some winning ways, bringing it back here to the Falcon Nation, man. We haven't been winning. We've been mediocre. We haven't been totally terrible, but we've been mediocre past couple of years. Now it's time for us to take the next step.
And that's the thing, man. I mean, Mike, God, what wrong with me? Mike, the mediocrity has hurt us. I think being either really bad or really good is a better way to go. But we have been so consistently mediocre that we can't get a high draft pick unless we give up everything. and
Mm-hmm.
we can't actually build something we can improve on because we haven't had a winning season in years, coming up on close to a decade and not a decade. And we were able to get a big piece of our rebuild, I guess, locked down for a minute. Drake London,
Mm-hmm.
$144 million contract, $100 million guaranteed, third highest paid receiver in the NFL. We're not even sure our quarterback's going to be, but we know
Mm-hmm.
for darn sure who our receiver is going to be. What are your
Right.
thoughts on the Drake London deal?
It's locking our pieces down. He's a great character guy. From what I've seen of him, maybe I mean the flag has been the numbers. His numbers don't match the contract, but we think about this future because we're
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure that he's gonna, with the right quarterback, he's gonna put up big numbers, even bigger numbers than he has been in the past. He could be a Pro Bowler every year. If we get the right system in place and get the guys going and get some winning ways around here, success brings all the accolades. So that's one piece down. I'm glad we got that locked in.
yeah.
Uh, Before he put up big numbers, you got to pay him more. So that's the thing. That's one piece. So we got a receiver there, and now the question is, when do we pay Bijan? Do we play Bijan now? Do we wait till next year? Do we wait the following year after that? Tag him and then stretch it out. It's because we know he's the main piece of this team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's all about the numbers game, man. And I think Matt and the guys in the front office going to get everything together to have a solid foundation of us to be successful year in and year out.
Yeah, no, Bijan ain't going nowhere. He's going to be
Right.
a piece of the Falcons that is going to be hopefully in the rafters one day. If
Yeah.
he keeps on the track he's going, he's a Ring of Honor guy. If he continues again, a Hall of
Mhm.
Fame potential for a career.
Right.
Now, one guy who is not for sure going to be with the Falcons or not, we hope so, but Kyle
Mhm.
Pitts. They
Right.
franchise him, but there's still rumors about potentially trading him or finding ways to take full advantage of what Kyle could bring to us. Because Ian loves some draft picks, even though that
Mhm.
draft's already come and gone. I don't know, July 15th. That's the deadline. It's coming pretty fast, and being that he's unsigned, do they get a deal done? Is Kyle Pitts a priority for us to move on? And some people say his production's been inconsistent. I think
Mhm.
the stats show that. His first rookie year, Pro Bowl. His last most recent year, Pro Bowl. It's like what happened in between. And you can say a lot of things about the quarterbacks and the OC and the scheme and where he was put to where you're like, you can't blame the man for not having production if he's not put in
Mhm.
position to have production. I've been there. I was blamed for, hey man, you're a terrible fullback. I'm like, we're down by 3 touchdowns by the second quarter. What do you want me to do? Like, I can't do anything. I don't even know who the
Right.
offensive coordinator was with Brian. The coach we had in '07, the terrible one. What's the
Katrina.
oh, Petrino, there you go, Bobby Petrino.
Mhm.
I need some
When
brain pills.
was his
I can't
brother? Was his brother? Did he got a brother as the OC? I don't
his
know.
brother was the receiving coach, and they
Okay.
hated him. D'Angelo Hall was about to fight him every day, and
Mm.
every Roddy Finn, even like Finn loves everybody. Finn, they did not like him. He was not very
Mm.
likable. But
Mm.
they didn't use me, and it could be said Kyle Pitts wasn't used correctly. So, what's your thoughts on Kyle Pitts? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna offer him a contract. We're gonna trade him. We're gonna, I don't know, make him a receiver for real. What we doing, Mike?
I don't know, man. I don't see the trade. I don't see the trade value out there. Not that he's not a good player. I'm just saying, like at this time of year, like why would we trade him now?
It's kind of the timing is kind of like
The time is kind of like, why would we do this? Because we didn't draft a tight end. So if he's not here, who's going to be our tight end this year? So, just rumors. People like to have clickbait out there. Just throw
yeah.
things out there, see if it sticks. But yeah, but I don't think he's going to get a contract this year. That's because we just signed Drake. I don't think we got that much money to go around like that right now, and with Bijan on the horizon too. So it's like a waiting to see approach with Kyle. See what he does this year, and see if he bounce back, have another Pro Bowl season. He's technically All Pro last year, so
Yeah, it's
so like
all pro. So the price is going to go up. Like
the price is gonna go up,
I
right?
can understand, but like this is the fun thing. Like my first and second year in Baltimore, I didn't even start. Like I was
Mhm.
a special teams gunner. I was a
Mhm.
special teams like ace. That was my thing. I played half the season my third year, and my contract year, my full contract year, I went off. Like I was blocking for
Mhm.
Jamal, and we was like getting yards, getting busy with the Steelers and doing our thing. It just takes one good year. And if
Yeah.
Kyle has one good year, even after he's franchised, the prices might be astronomical. If he shows that he was
Will it be too much for us to re-sign him? That's the thing. Would it be that? Would it be
absolutely,
and then let him go? Let him walk after this year?
absolutely, because you can't pay Bijan, pay Drake, and pay Kyle, and have an offensive line that's worth for Bijan, because Bijan isn't Bijan unless the offensive line is above average. We don't need like a full Pro Bowl line, but we can't have a bunch of bums either. Emmitt Smith didn't run behind a bunch of bums, and he was still Emmitt Smith. So I don't know. If you have to give somewhere, they're probably going to give a Kyle Pitts, and I'm not a GM. I'm just speculating, but I feel like we have enough pieces to where a All-Pro Pro Bowl tight end may not be our priority. Again, not that Kyle Pitts isn't very valuable. It's just that I don't know how Ian's going to do it. Play some money ball or something, but I'm curious what he's going to do with the first-round pick for next year. And I'm curious as well as everybody else, who's starting for us on QB, Mike? Penix looked good, earlier than ahead of schedule, moving around a lot better than I thought he would. But Tua, everyone's talking about how Tua's throwing the ball well, how he's more accurate, how he seems to be more comfortable. I'm like, well, yeah, he's played several years more in the NFL than Michael Penix. But what are your thoughts on the quarterback battle still ongoing?
Well, I'm. It's looking like we're gonna have a true quarterback battle. Like, even though Penix not 100%, he's further along than expected right now. So, I can't wait for August for those for them to share the reps and actually playing the games and get some drives going, and we see who's looking good out there. I heard Penix get some real coaching on his mechanics in OTAs. Have a I ain't gonna say a real quarterback coach, but he has guys that's paying attention to his mechanics, and really trying to coach him up and fix some things that they see that he can improve at. So it's going to be exciting to watch.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, we did our thing in the philanthropic space. We were both at Warrick Dunn's, charity event. It was fantastic. I golfed pretty good. We were third place. I would say it was all me, but I'd be lying. My team was fantastic. I saw you golf a little bit. You missed a couple of balls, shanked a couple, but no one's perfect. You can't be good at everything.
You gotta mention the shanks, huh? You gotta mention that first.
I wanted to get my camera out, but I had to run back to the car, and I came back and you'd already shanked it, so I couldn't get it. I saw you and Roddy out there. Swing. Roddy's actually good at golf, isn't he? Roddy's decent.
He normally is decent, but he didn't play too well yesterday. He didn't play too well Monday. He wasn't looking too good.
Yeah,
but let's talk about the night before. Night before, the third spot. We talk about the third spot in Atlanta.
That was a dope event. Yeah,
at the Works. Shout out to them. That was a great event. A great event by Warrick Dunn hosting the dinner there, or the pairing party. And everybody was looking sharp, looking good. And that was my first time being there. I've never been in that spot. So shout out to them. Look, a cool spot to be at, to play some games and have some fun, have some good times there. It's a really nice spot.
Yeah, they support Warrick Dunn. So yeah, we definitely give him a free shout out. I've been there like 2 or 3 times before for events, and I got to take my kids down there. It's just kind of far coming from Duluth, but it's a dope location. They're always doing great stuff with charities. So Warrick Dunn, everything he's doing. I think he had a financial literacy to what he does, not only just getting houses for single mothers, but I think it's financial literacy. There was something else he's doing as well. I think health and wellness. So he's on top of it, man. And speaking of giving back, Jesse Tuggle showed me a video of you, Mike, where you were wearing like a full-on bodysuit, and there were like police dogs chasing you. And for some reason, you decided not to wear the helmet. No, sorry, the helmet wouldn't fit over your Grande Cabeza. So you went no helmet, police attack dogs chasing you, and Jesse Tuggle shows me it grabbed your hand. I was like, stay up, Mike. It's going to be ugly if it takes you down. And you started to stay up, it took you down. And the dog's face was right next to the dog's mouth was next to your face when he was grabbing your arm. I was like, am I going to die here? I was like, I see you here. So but like, I wouldn't do that. I'm pretty brave. Tell me about, it was like a military appreciation thing. Tuggle was going to sign autographs and and having conversations and having dogs chase you. What was the event you went to?
It was somewhere Arthur Blank had us flying out to. And Arthur Blank, some veteran players, better like current players, and some legends. Me, Jarius, Jesse, just the name off top of my head. Lawrence Sidbury.
Sidbury.
Yeah. So we went to. First, we went to the Marine Base in South Carolina. Got some training there. We didn't get any training there. We got to experience them
shoot guns.
Report the duty and stuff. You're gonna see some footage about the Falcons. They're gonna release footage on all this later on. But that was our first stop. So the dogs, Army dogs, not police dogs.
Sorry, Army dogs.
So yeah, you gotta give them their respect. They the Army, not them police. Give them respect. We was at the Army base out there by Savannah. And it was a cool experience we did some first aid stuff, and they took us drills and stuff like that. But at the end was the dogs, and that's the video everybody's talking about now, that's going around of me letting the dogs tackle me. And I really, I tried to stay up. That wasn't a flop. Those dogs are strong. They can pull you down. They can pull a man down. So
you ran so slow.
They were very impressive. That suit was heavy. I could barely move in the suit, so I'm running, struggling. I wanted to get as far as I can. So I wanted to really like build some momentum and do it like a real tackle. But they let me get like 50 yards or so down the field, and they tackled me. It was pretty. That's like gave me a thrill, gave me a little rush, fighting with those dogs, man. I love dogs anyway. I wasn't scared of them, but I just had to trust they had the proper training.
Yeah, a lot of trust with a whole dog face right here, man. But
So no hammer was crazy. I wasn't gonna back out of it. I was I had to go with it. I said, man, no, forget it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I love it, man. So Mike loves giving back. It's an honor and a privilege for us to have names and to have built something to where our autograph, our presence brings joy and excitement to people. So it's something that's cool that the Falcons give us a lot of opportunities to give back. So shout out to the Falcons, shout out to Warrick, shout out to Arthur Blank, build a great organization. Shout out to you guys, you fans. Like, it's a slow news cycle right now. Nothing crazy going on with the Falcons, but you guys still tuning in, just showing us some love, watching us. We got training camp right around the corner. I think it's like around almost 100 days till we play the Steelers. The Aaron Rodgers-led Steelers. As a former Raven, I hate the Steelers, and I bring that hate to the Falcons as well, so we can also hate the Steelers and show up and kick their butts. But man, right now things are slow, but this is the quiet before the storm. It's about to be on and popping. Hopefully the guys are resting up, training, and get ready for a tough training camp, because that new coach training camp, I remember when Mike Smith first got here. I mean, when Bobby Trino first got here, it was tough. But when Mike Smith got here and Mike Mularkey, we running to the end, finishing every play, just changing the culture and how we operated, creating a new standard of excellence and accountability. Oh man, it made us all better, but it was work. So these guys got to be ready to work, because it's going to be hopefully a long playoff filled season that we going into.
Right, yeah, man, and that word's been going around a lot. Accountability. I guess that's the word of the off season. Accountability, and guys are stepping up, man. They. I've been talking to the guys, the current players that I was with, over the weekend, and they was like, "No, we got to step up. We got to do our thing." They know they've been like lacking a little bit. They haven't been living up to expectations, but they like the new coaching staff. They're excited for it. They're excited for this season, and they seeing all these guys getting paid around here. They getting hungry too now. So we got to put up some numbers, man. We got to win some ball games so we can get paid like them too. So shout out to the current Falcon players that was with me on the trip. I had a great time with those guys. And like I said, y'all will see it. The Falcons website will be releasing some footage pretty soon. So I can't wait for the feedback on that.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I want to see that. Hopefully they show the video and the pictures with all the running backs, BU, Bijan, Gerald, William, the whole group. It was pretty cool, man. So, but you guys, thanks for the support. Check out the last episode, Matthew Bergeron. That was a dope one, having a current OG, future Pro Bowl offensive guard out there. Bijan is who he is because of guys like Matthew Bergeron, our O-line. but we're building something great, man. And here, Bleav in Falcons, we're building our followers. Y'all like, y'all subscribe, show some love, comment. Me and Mike will get in there and mix it up with y'all. And as always, again, Bleav in Falcons, by FanDuel. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk.
All right.